What's going on YouTube? Wanye Visuals back with another vlog. Today it is raining out. Like, it's just a gloomy day. I figured I'd pick up the camera and talk to you guys for a little bit. This vlog is probably going to be very short, but what I do want to talk about is the Sony A7IV that I've been using for the past year now. I got it back in January. Here it is December. So I'm going to give a quick little review for you guys. One thing that I noticed about this camera, right? Oh, I'm downtown Groton, Connecticut. If you're familiar, I'm down here at like the Groton Plaza. I know it's a bit windy, like I said. It's really stormy out today. But one thing I really like about this camera is the ability to shoot in 60 frames per second in 4K. I think that's dope. What happens is when you put it in 60 frames per second in 4K, what ends up happening is it crops. That's the only downfall I had to it, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not like this professional guru on cameras. That's not what I'm trying to be. What I am saying is the 60 frames per second for me is a big thing, because I'm coming from the Sony A7IV and the Sony A6300. That's some of my first cameras. So when I get something like the A7IV that has 60 frames per second, it is a big deal to me. You know what I mean? So I want to let you guys know that right now, if you're planning on getting this camera, you will have 4K 60 frames per second, which is dope. That's not even the main reason why I got this camera. The main reason why I got this camera was for the flip out screen. So when I'm vlogging like I'm doing right now, I would be able to see and make things look better. The composition is right in the frame is basically why I got this camera. When I first got it, I was a little skeptical because it would always overheat on me. Like, that's literally all it would do, is overheat. I'm shooting weddings and all it's doing is overheating on me. I haven't had that issue since like May. I did change a dial on it. It was like shooting in 10-bit, I believe, and I brought it down to 8-bit, and it has worked a lot better for me. So that may have been the problem, but I've noticed if I'm shooting on a gimbal, I don't have the problem. If I'm not shooting on the gimbal and I'm going handheld, what I'm thinking is my body heat plays a big factor. If I'm wearing a black shirt or black long sleeve shirt, that plays a big factor. You know, there's so many factors listed here that you just never know why it's overheating on you. That's not to say that this is a bad camera, because this is an amazing camera, but for me, that was an issue. Well, that's pretty dope what they do for the community, you know? I just came down here to get some B-roll in downtown New London, and come to find out they're doing some type of Hanukkah, Kwanzaa event for the community. And it's pretty dope. They passed out a bunch of things. You know, what are you guys doing for Christmas? We are on the week of Christmas right now, actually. December 18th, we're just a few days away from Christmas. What do you guys have planned? Are you guys going to see family? There's not much I want for Christmas. Maybe a lens or two. I might treat myself, who knows? I don't know what I'm getting into right now, but it is freezing out here. So with that being said, I'll bring you guys to the next spot. I just pulled up to L&M Hospital. It's a hospital here in our local community. Shooting the finishing scenes for Mama Gave You by Bird, Stay Low, and A Cruise.
January 1st, man, we lit here, huh?
Man.
Starting off the new year right, man.
Back at TTSL.
Yes,
we
sir.
needed a double dosage, you know what I mean?
Just got
Shout
that
out
treatment, you know what I mean?
Shout out
They
to
took care of
Wanye
us.
Visuals, you know what I
They took
mean?
good care of us, you heard?
Yeah, man. So, it's a wrap, guys. Shout out Wanye Visuals, you heard?
man, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, it's winter. Like, how did this year flew by so fast? I don't even understand how. The time just flew by way too fast, man. I guess I was just so caught up in doing all this video work and photo work that it just like slipped right through my hands. But the year is almost complete. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing today. Actually, I do know what I'm going to be doing today. I got to shoot with King Sass. She's got a business that she started. She's not really doing music right now, so she booked me to come shoot a promotional commercial business video for her. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now, though. Like literally right now, what I'm going to do. I just picked up a new set of headphones. These are for Lachelle. Lachelle wanted these, so I went and got them for her. I'm gonna drop them off to her momentarily. Hey, are you home?
Hey, yeah, I'm home.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the headphones off right now.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. I actually have the little baby sisters to these. So the Apple ones I cannot afford. These that I had, they just died. I've had them for 2 years.
Alright, so this is something I started last year. My biggest thing is every detail matters. So once I finish a job, I want to make sure that when my customer steps in the car, they're not getting it dirty in the first 5 minutes. So I invested in these, and it's basically thank you for supporting my business and keep your car clean.